The best part about travel is that bukod sa nakakapunta tayo sa mga bagong places, we also discover things about ourselves na hindi natin alam. And while enjoy tayo for the most part, madalas, travel also pushes us out of our comfort zone. And dahil dyan, hindi ito laging 100% komportable or safe, lalo na kung bago-bago ka pa lang sa travel scene. Hey there, poor traveler, we are Vince and Josh. We started our travel blog in 2010, which means we have been travel blogging for 13 years now. Pero like most travelers, when we were starting out, marami rin kaming mga mistakes na nagawa, and ilan sa mga bubus na yan ay may kinalaman sa safety. And in this video, isi-share namin sa inyo ang mga mistakes na guilty kami noong noobs pa lang kami, and ano ang mga mas dapat gawin so we could enjoy traveling and celebrate living ng mas safe and mas secure. Before we begin, kung hindi ka pa nakasubscribe, pa-click naman ang subscribe button sa baba and tap the bell icon next to it para lagi kang updated kapag may new videos tayo. And kung sa Facebook ka naman nanonood, nasa road to 1 million followers na tayo, so please like and follow this page na rin. And this episode is made possible by FWD Insurance. And by documenting your trip, we mean picturean mo lahat ng importanteng mga bagay. Hindi para may pang-humble brag ka sa social media, pero more for your safety and convenience. Yung luggage mo, picturean mo as you check it in sa flight para if mawala or masira, may ebidensya ka na buo siya and walang tama when you left it with them. And yung accommodation na binook mo, lalo na kung independent yung nagpaparent, picturean mo rin yung kondisyon before nyo galawin after check-in and before kayo mag-check out. This way, if mapagbintangan ka na may nasira ka or kinuha na item, you could easily show the host na maayos yon when you left or sira na talaga siya when you arrived. We posted this tip sa social media channels namin and maraming mga nag-share ng experiences nila na siningil sila for damaging an item na hindi naman sila yung sumira or damage naman na talaga noong dumating sila. So yes, snap away! Yes, wag mo ilagay lahat ng credit cards and cash mo sa iisang wallet. Pag nawala yung one wallet to rule them all na yan, paano na? Pag hiwa-hiwalayin yung mga yan, ikaw na ang bahala kung paano. Pwede mong ilagay yung iba sa bag or pwede ka mag-invest sa body bag na nakatago or have 2 wallets. If barkada kayo or family and ikaw ang in charge sa finances, pwede mong i-divide yung funds and ipahawak sa iba-ibang members of the group. This way, if manakawan or madukutan kayo, hindi matatangay lahat ng baon nyo and meron pang matitira. Travel is the best way to #celebrate living. Pero hindi naman pwedeng laging living in the moment tayo. Pero naku, alam nyo bang less than 2% lang ng mga Pinoy ang insured? Isa ang Pilipinas na pinakamababa sa Southeast Asia. Marami kasi sa atin hindi makita ang value ng insurance kasi laging katwiran natin, sayang lang, hindi naman magagamit. Pero like we always say, insurance is something na akala mo hindi mo kailangan, pero kapag dumating ang oras na kailanganin mo, you'll be thankful that you have it. Ang dami na naming friends and kakilala na na-aksidente or biglang nagkasakit habang nasa travel and wala silang ginastos kasi insured sila. But it's not just travel insurance ha, we also advocate getting a life insurance policy. Hindi lang para sa peace of mind mo, kundi para na rin sa future mo and ng loved ones mo. Marami ng klase ng insurance na available ngayon. Recently ay umattend kami sa Innovation Fest ng FWD and grabe, na-realize ko, anuman ang sitwasyon mo, malamang may FWD insurance product that fits your needs. Isa na dyan ang Set for Tomorrow term life insurance nila. It will help your family maintain the life they lead kahit na may mangyari sa'yo. With this plan, the insured will receive 100% of the benefit amount if ma-diagnose ka with a terminal illness. And if the insured passes away abroad, the beneficiary will receive an additional 20% of the benefit amount. And para sa mga couples dyan na parents na and mahilig mag-travel together, if the insured's child is a minor and both parents pass away in the same accident, the minor will receive 200% of the sum assured. If you've been blessed with a baby, pwede mo rin siyang i-insure with life protection and investment to help you prepare para sa kanyang future. And in case na ma-hospital si baby, you'll also get a cash allowance for each day na nako-confine siya. And double kung sa ICU. If you're looking for an insurance naman na kaya ring mapalago yung wealth mo, consider Manifest Investment-Linked Insurance. Pero what sets it apart is ang daming bonuses attached to it. Andyan yung loyalty bonus. Pwede kang magkaroon ng cash reward sa 10th year of your policy. And up to 30% naman of your basic annual premium ang mai-invest sa first policy year and madadagdag sa account value sa 5th and 10th year. Plus, additional 2% if i-continue mo yung payment beyond the required period. Tatlo lang yan ha, marami pang iba-ibang insurance products ang FWD. And ang maganda, you can easily check them out and madali lang din silang i-avail. Just browse and click on the product na napipisil mo. Napag-uusapan na rin lang naman natin yung ospital and pagkakasakit. Please make sure that you know your body well. Unahin na natin yung mga obvious. Kung di marunong lumangoy, huwag pumunta sa malalim. Kung hindi marunong mag-drive, huwag ipilit. Kung allergic sa seafood, huwag imukbang yung mga alimango sa buffet kahit gaano sila nakakatakam. And bukod dyan, alam rin dapat natin ang medical records natin na you'll be surprised. Ang dami naming nami-meet na travelers na hindi man lang nila alam kung ano yung blood type nila or anong vaccines yung meron sila. It's important na alam nyo yung blood type nyo, allergies kung meron, and medical history. And dala kayo ng mga meds na usually ay kinakailangan ninyo. You'll never know kasi when you would bump into something awful on the road. And it's best that you're equipped with information that doctors need to know in case of an emergency. Speaking of emergency, sobrang essential na when you're traveling, you take note of the emergency numbers in that area. Bukod sa police number, alamin nyo rin ang number ng pinakamalapit na ospital and kung saan sila located. Just recently, sa Palawan, isa sa mga teammates namin ay na-stroke habang nagta-travel. And mabuti na lang na agapan and nadala siya agad sa ospital. Ngayon, on the road to full recovery na. And dahil insured siya na covered ang critical illness, wala siyang binayaran kahit ang tagal niyang na-confine. Isa kasi sa mga madalas marinig natin about insurance is, hindi naman daw napapakinabangan habang buhay pa. But that's not true. You can protect yourself ngayon pa lang. Isa sa mga pwede mong ma-avail from FWD ay ang kanilang Vibrant Critical Illness Plan, a complete life and health insurance which can help you take better care of your health. Hindi lang ito about death benefit ha, it can also give you, if you're insured, health screening benefit and 100% of the benefit amount naman every time you're diagnosed with a major critical illness, 3 times maximum claims for cancer, heart attack, and stroke. And if, knock on wood, ma-diagnose ka with a major critical illness, you'll also get a health supplement benefit which entitles you to 2% of your benefit amount every month for 6 months to help you sa treatment and recovery. Kapag nagta-travel, it's easy to disregard yung health natin. Kain lang ng kain kahit busog na. Ang dahilan natin, minsan lang naman. Todo lakad ng walang pahinga kahit pagod na. Minsan lang naman. Puyat and party every night kasi sayang. Minsan lang naman. Naku mga bes, wag ganon. Listen to our body and keep our healthy routine kahit nagta-travel. If anything, especially kapag nagta-travel. Kasi mas mahirap magkasakit and maaksidente kapag nasa ibang lugar, no? And yes, madalas puyat ang kalaban talaga sa travel, lalo na kapag nagko-cross ng time zones. Nahihirapan ako dating matulog kapag nasa ibang bansa. Jet lag is real talaga. So, if you could find a way to help your mind and body adjust, do it! Recently ay na-discover ko itong app na Omni by FWD, a supercharged 2-in-1 app. Kasi not only does it allow you to track and monitor your policies, meron din itong monaural beats that can help improve sleep, reduce anxiety, and help with mood stimulation. Meron din silang mga guided meditation audio na pamparelax and pampakalma lalo na kapag nasa flight. Hindi naman ito mistake para sa lahat. Pero sa akin, personal take ko lang oo. Isa kasi sa mga dahilan kung bakit stress ako dati sa travel is, madalas, I really wanted to squeeze everything into my itinerary. Lahat ng pwede nating makita and ma-enjoy, ipagsisiksikan ko yan sa kakaunting araw para masulit ang bakasyon. Yung tipong 30 minutes to 1 hour lang ang tinatagal sa bawat stop. Tapos, thank you next na. Wala namang masama doon kung yun talaga ang trip mo. Pero ako, I realized na places are best enjoyed when it doesn't feel like nasa season finale ka ng Amazing Race. Yung pagmamadali kasi, for me lang naman takes away the fun. Lalo na sa mga destinations that demand and deserve more of my time and attention. Looking back, yung mga pinaka-unforgettable moments ko sa biyahe ay hindi yung nasa key attraction ako or nasa tour. Instead, mas naglilinger sa akin yung mga times na wala ako masyadong ginagawa. Yung nagchichill lang ako sa isang cafe or nakatambay sa isang park or nakikipagkwentuhan sa mga nami-meet kong locals and other travelers din. Yun talaga yung mga tumatatak sa akin. So, slow down, breathe, and take your time. Grabe, ang dami ko pang gustong idagdag dito sa list. So, most likely, gagawa ako ng part 2 nitong video na to. If ayaw mong mamiss yun, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and tap the bell icon next to it para lagi kang updated kapag may new videos tayo. That's all for now. Remember, plan smart, travel safe, and make every trip worth it.